Good morning, YouTube. So this truck is a work in progress. You've never seen it on my channel, but this is my truck. It's a rollback. It's gonna go up for sale because unfortunately this 1994 UD 6.9 turbo diesel, it's just a mission to get parts for. So unfortunately I'm gonna sell it because in reality I don't use it too much. I just bought it as a backup truck, but I'm just gonna end up doing like a trailer and a truck. It'll be much easier compared to my first gen where I could get parts anywhere. So basically I waited a whole month to get this pump. I bought a new one, wasn't the right size. Contact the manufacturer, see how much an original one was from Japan, like 800 bucks, some crazy shit like that. So I was like, nah, I'm good. So I found a company in Mississippi. They rebuilt my pump. Basically what had happened was the bearing blew out and all the water came out and cooled it. So it's just a rundown on how to take the actual water pump out of here. You got to take off that bracket for the alternator. There's your water pump. You got to take your pulleys off. I took my radiator out just because I was swapping it, but it's very easy to well, I'm not gonna say very easy, it's a little complicated to get the radiator out. You got to get the intercooler out, and it's kind of tight in here to get the intercooler out and the radiator. There's 2 bolts, 1, 2. Radiator comes up, extremely heavy. I did it by myself, don't know how, but it came out. But yeah, hopefully this water pump will last for the next owner, and he's gonna go through hell looking for parts, but I don't want to go through it no more. It's a nice truck. I dumped some money in tires and brakes and whatnot, but you know, they're kind of heavy duty. It doesn't pull too well because the motor is a little weak, but it's a very heavy duty truck, and I've loaded the hell out of it, and it'll pull whatever I put on it. Just takes a little time. You know, this thing's not really it's a guzzler when you're up on, you know, you're dogging it out or driving it fast, but besides that, it's all right. It's just too complicated, you know. This right here is a water-cooled air pump for the air brakes. Then the air brakes is hydraulic over air, which is like, it's crazy. It's like, why did they even do that? It makes no sense. But by all means, it's a nice little truck. That's a Ram that I'm gonna rebuild. So I'll do a video on that, but it's been behind this truck for a while. This thing has the weirdest lug nuts in the world. But it's 2 Japanese. They made a little bit over here. It's not even worth having this truck because it's just too hard to get parts. Too much of a complication. But there it is. There's a rundown on how to get that water pump out. It's a fairly easy job, but good luck finding a replacement part. You know, I have to get mine rebuilt, like I said. So enjoy, like, and subscribe. I'll put a video once it's running, do a whole in-depth tour on this truck because there's not many videos on these UDs. And this truck's a 94 1800. It's on 19.5s. It's a nice truck, but again, parts are a pain in the butt.